So I am entering an art challenge called Crafting for Hope. It is a fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and there's 3 categories you can enter. So I decided to do a diorama for the Crafting for Hope challenge, and I've never made one before, and this was a completely new experience for me. I learned many things not to do for if I try this again. The main goal of this whole challenge is to raise funds for St. Jude's, so I encourage you to join me in donating to them, and all the links to how to do that are in the description below. Here is a mouse family in a gourd. So I have these moldy gourds that I need to soak and scrub. Scrubbing these gourds was a great workout, but soaking them definitely helped. And this is what the inside of a gourd looks like. What in the world? It feels like foam. I cut out some windows and doors very carefully. Then I sanded around the corners to make it a little prettier. I cut up this egg carton to make some bricks and glued them around the windows and door. I coated them with watered down glue, let that dry, and then mixed together some colors to try to match the color of the gourd. After that was painted, I added some light pinks and peaches to give some variation to the bricks. Then left that alone to dry. I wanted to make a lamp out of these leaves. I found these LED lights at Hobby Lobby, and as I was trying to figure out how to attach the light, I snapped a couple leaves. I did have a few more leaves and started coming up with a plan for how to make this work. So the idea for this mouse house, I'm gonna have a baby mouse sleeping in this little walnut shell and have a mom mouse sitting playing guitar while he's going to sleep. I decided on corks for the table and seats and just stabbed this through with a pin. I probably should have used a drill for this, but I did not have one on hand and just made it work. I went to attach a leaf hanging over the top. I covered the leaf in resin, just the tiniest bit. And I also found a new way to do the lamp. Then I sketched out some ideas of what I wanted the characters to look like. Got out some epoxy sculpt, which I've never used before. So now is probably a great time to tell you that this is not a tutorial video. This is a how I made this thing. And looking back, I definitely messed up on a lot of stuff, especially with this epoxy sculpt. I spent over an hour trying to make this little mouse. Every time I'd go to fix the legs, I would be messing up the face. And then every time I'd go to fix the face, I'd be messing up the legs. And I went back and forth on this for a long time. On top of that, the arms moved. I should have figured out a better way to keep the arms in shape before trying to form them. Also, I should have tried to do this in stages. I think if I had just done a main outer layer of everything, let it cure, and then go back and add the ears and things, that probably would have worked a lot better. Overall, this was a frustrating yet great learning experience. I looked for a long time trying to find something hollow looking that would be small enough to be her instrument, and I found this tiny acorn hat that I thought would work. And while that was curing, I painted the inside of the gourd. So somehow I missed videoing most of this, but I mixed some plaster of Paris, water, and a little bit of paint, put it over all of the bricks, and then wiped away the tops so there was a mortar look. The resin cured, and here's my little light. I cut out a hole in the middle of it and jammed the light inside of it, and it works. Here's the leaf that's gonna go over the little mouse's bed now that it's cured. And yes, we're going with tape here because it does the job. My kids got some air dry clay for Christmas, so we started playing with it, and I thought this would be the perfect wall hanging. So I tried to make a sort of terracotta color here. So after the mouse dried, I hadn't done the clothing yet, and I was looking at the dress and I just thought, this looks horrible. So I came in and sanded it down to give it more of a draping fabric look. As you can very clearly see here, I am painting the acorn guitar. I darkened all the windows and doors. I also got this set of sun earrings that I thought would be a perfect mold for something for the outside of the house. And this is just that air dry clay again, which I used like a little black wash over later, but did not get on video. This was my branch for the baby bed swing to go on. I painted over the metal to try to make it match that plant that I stuck on there. Here's the final look. So there's 2 more months to donate to St. Jude's through the Crafting for Hope thing. All the links are in the description, and I hope you check that out and check out all the other fun things that other people are making. Thanks for watching.